Hello and good evening on this Valentine's Day. Back for another episode of Assassin's Creed Origins. I just want to say that to all those people out there that are celebrating Valentine's Day, enjoy yourself. But to all those people out there who have nobody, especially in their life, just want to let you know that they will come when the time is right. But always remember that you do have family and friends out there who love you as well. Sorry this is taking so long to load up. I just turned the sound down a little bit because I've got a bit of a bonce ache or headache. While we're waiting actually for the, oh actually now it's loaded up. And so what I was going to say though was is that while waiting for this to load up, is that for anybody that lives in the United Kingdom, there might be some out there who may have heard of the TV quiz show Blank to Blank, which was once presented by Lily Savage. There was an actress on there that I discovered today while watching it that played a Doctor Who assistant called Layla. Now I know that excuse me, I know that somewhere in this, one of the lakes in this, there is at the bottom of a lake TARDIS. So I actually wondered if maybe the Layla Hassan was actually named after Layla from Doctor Who. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? So as I record this, I've actually got the episode I did yesterday 30 minutes away from actually uploading. Right, so let's do the shitty scribe from what I'm looking at. Just there. Right, okay. Sorry. Here it wasn't, here it wasn't. It wasn't there, wasn't it? Or was it there? Ah. Okay.
Who are you? One of Eudoros Philakis?
I am no friend of Eudoros.
Brought nothing but sorrow to my husband Aristo. The great poet philosopher, jailed. Jailed for writing beautiful things.
Words are a powerful weapon.
My love spent years writing his masterwork. Years. Then Eudoros plagiarized it and passed my husband's genius off as his own.
And Aristo took him to court.
Months of arguments. In the end, my husband is beaten, ridiculed, and tossed in a cage.
Is this what passes for justice in Alexandria?
Oh, my dear man, if you right this wrong, my husband and I can flee this city and be done with this ordeal.
Okay.
If you flee, I know of a boat that will take him on the southern docks. I will wait for you. Please.
Okay.
Just bring me back my Aristo.
I've got to say there is a joke in there somewhere, but for the life of me I can't think of it right now. Right, back this way. Oh, it's because I...
Clear the way! What are you doing?
Shut up or else I'll kill you. Actually, let's just call the horse. Interesting singing. Sound like monks. I guess he's going to be in a great big massive fortress. Nope, he's over there. Yeah, they do sound like monks. Oh.
Another of Eudoro's sycophants come to sneer? Leave me alone with my woes.
I am a friend of Vanos, a protector.
Right, I know I'm going to somewhere by the docks, but I'm not exactly sure where.
Get out of my way!
Sorry, citizen. But you will insist on being in the way. Right. Oh, I've actually come to the right bit. Let's dismount.
You have more courage than Achilles himself. You've released me from daily beatings.
We should go, quickly.
The Vlachos broke my hip. Be careful, I pray you.
Your wife tells me to get you out of Alexandria.
My wife, the dear woman, yes. There's a boat in port. Take me there. That Eudoros, what a detestable man. He couldn't forgive me for writing a better book. It was a book about denial, full of marvelous descriptions. Please, we must get out of this city. We must flee. Those damned gods.
We will if my horse decides he's going to stand still.
Marvelous descriptions. I'm very good at descriptions, if I do say. That's why Eudoros stole so much of my book. His own writing is insipid. He knows nothing of the Nile River. Couldn't describe a hippopotamus if it bit him on the ass. The soldiers will certainly kill me if
Wish
they
it
find
would,
us.
should save me a lot of trouble.
Some of my dear wife. She is the light of my life. She hated my book, though. Too many crocodiles, she says, which is a fair criticism. Still, Eudoros has a lot to answer for.
I should tell you, Eudoros is dead.
Glad to hear it. May he roast in
Oh yes, of
hell
course I
for
forgot,
eternity.
killed him.
Did you kill Eudoros yourself?
I did.
Good man. I hope it was painful for that dung-eater. I cannot believe they beat an old man. This new generation of Alexandrian poets seems to be of a new order.
They certainly take risks.
Give them my regards, will you? It is ever harder to produce good works here.
The boat is ready! We set sail as soon as you are aboard!
My wife! Thank the beneficent gods! We made it!
You should leave. The Philokitai will surely come after you.
I shall flee. My wife has booked us passage to Crete. It was always our plan to go there. Perhaps we will have a better life there.
May the gods
Perhaps.
look over you on your journey.
My beliefs on duty and honor are ambivalent. But I can see that you have done yours. If all of Egypt was filled with men of your virtue, life would be divine.
Thank you. I think that's actually says shifty. Right, okay. My horse has walked itself down. Gee, what is the horse called? I can't keep calling it my horse. Lucius. Have I got much money? I don't know. Anyway, let's just... oh, that's been near this another side quest. Let's just do that one. So, as soon as you insist on being part of this, I will just leave you down here.
A new decree of the great king. All new Greeks are to be granted 20 drachmas.
Oh! To Phoebe! To Phoebe!
Well, I'll speak to you then, woman.
Thank the gods. I have not seen one of your kind in many moons.
What troubles you, little mother?
My son, Phoebe. The boy is mad, always running off. He wishes to be some sort of thinker. Set, take him. He has taken to searching for a cave near the beach. He should have been back by now.
If he is lost, I will find him.
Thank you, Magi.
Right, well, as I roughly know where he is, I'm going to just go in that direction. Really wasn't that deep, but yet you insist on diving in by heck.
This looks to be where she claimed Phoebe was.
Right, okay.
Someone's clothing. Torn.
I like the echoey sound there, actually.
His wounds bled out in the water.
A lot of blood, though.
He must have swum away.
It's that much blood, I can assure you he'd probably be dead.
Blood leads around the lighthouse. I wonder.
Yeah, I do like the echoey sound. It makes him sound like he's Okay, I heard you. Where are you? Nice to meet you too. So more of you?
The blood trail leads to this door. I must prepare myself. Phoebe, your mother sent me to find you.
Well, that's good. I would have hurt you otherwise. With my mind.
I doubt it, little man.
Okay. Please help me up. Whoa. Feeling a bit
Didn't even touch you.
dizzy. I think I lost a lot of blood.
Then it is time we get you back to your mother.
She will be cross. Ah, fine. Lead on. I have enough strength to leave. Mother sent a warrior to protect me. A philosopher does need a guard.
Hey,
Does he?
I'm not your guard. I'm helping your mother.
Your badge? The Eye of Horus?
It is my Medjay badge.
Medjay? Ah, Old Kingdom. Weren't they killed by the Ptolemies?
They forgot one.
Would you let me write your story? The Last Medjay would be a fantastic tale.
Well, what kind of story would you tell, Phoebe?
I know. A fable. Want to put even a Zopaka to shame.
There! Get him! He robbed us!
You stole from them?
Defend my free will, warrior.
I will deal with them.
Time to die,
Oh, wrong one.
This is no contest. You should have run when you had the chance. Got him lined up. Got a clean target.
Seriously?
Die, idiot.
Okay.
I can hit him!
There. That should be all of them.
Where is he? Where are you? Did he die? Oh, there he is.
Phoebe, did you leave anything else out of your adventure? Say a crate of drachmas.
You wound me, Medjay. I am in search of knowledge. And a drachma or two, but never in depth.
It looks like there are no others coming, Phoebe. Return to your mother and your studies.
Come and see me any time in Alexandria, Medjay. I will be a great philosopher. Just you wait.
I look forward to it, Phoebe.
Right, okay. Must be telling me where the treasure is.
Hey, you! Die! Die!
Thanks. Now, I think this is the one where I'm going to have to take the priest to the other temple, so I'm going to run as there's plenty of time. So I'm surprised I haven't bumped into the philosopher in this bit.
Guards are everywhere. By Serapis.
Priest? But why are you on the street?
The guards discovered that I gave their food back to the people. Now they hunt me. I have a bounty on my head. Being a priest of light is a dark job in this filthy city.
I can get you out of Alexandria, Priest, if you like. But I cannot keep you safe forever.
I ask too much of you, Magi. There is a small temple north of here that will take me in. The Philakitae will be watching the roads, Magi. We must leave by the canal. There should be boats there.
I will spew arrows on any who get in our way. Be like a moon, Priest. Perhaps we can sneak you out without the guards knowing.
I will do my duty.
Hide, Priest! I will take care of these guards. Ha! You call that a swing? Come at me!
Thanks, Serapis. Now, what were we saying?
Move! Now! Hey! Stay behind me, Neb.
Thanks, Serapis. What were we saying?
Oh, now I'll get the philosopher.
Nothing gets past us. Not going anywhere.
Whoa.
Why did you fall off?
Ηλιθιώτης ανθρώπων
Talk to me so we can get this quest over with.
I pardon, Major.
Yeah, it was nice knowing you. Now bog off.
Lysander was my name. It will be nice to be Lysander once more, I think.
Walk in peace then. Listen.
And you, Magi. Bayek. Thank you.
Whoa.
Right now. Philosopher was over here somewhere. Actually, maybe while I'm here, let's just stay there, or I'll change you for the camel. Right, okay. Any way of getting in this place? Oh, well, the front door's good. I'll have to start looking as to where I can find those papyrus. Well, at least she didn't move far. Okay. Should we go and see what's there? As we're in that area. I actually have a go at the chariot racing with the other game that I started out at, and I just thought, after a while, I just thought, nah, too much thinking. Okay. Let's see you on the roof. No? Oh, there you are. Stay still, you silly horse.
wish those bandits had not killed my man, Eric.
Actually getting quite a few Sidequests done today, compared to yesterday.
You are a man of honor. There are so few remaining.
I am a Magi. I solve problems.
Good, I have one. A most precious treasure, which must be delivered today. You will be well compensated for your work. Here are some drachmas to start.
The city is much more expensive than I'm used to.
Good, it is settled. Follow me. The thing I ask you to do is of the utmost importance.
Of course it is.
Being a merchant is no simple matter, sir. I assure you, moving tiger skins or even statues is not easy work. Ah, these workers never when you tell them to be. As I was saying, you must be quick. Oh, and do not stray from your task, at all. I will know if you have. This is all I have left since the flood.
Seems you care a lot for your cargo.
I swear on her mother's grave she was sent from the gods to make Alexandria better.
Really? Sure, Cleopatra claimed the same.
Not let this be a repeat of the last time, daughter.
Oh, wait, no, this hardly seems to be what you asked for.
Magi, I will put drachmas down your throat as long as she is safe. And Kara, remember the reception tonight. You will be ready.
Of course, Father. I would not miss it. I am so happy you have come to assist me, sir.
We will
Really?
get you home fast. Do not worry.
Oh, of course. Thank you, my bull. You look just like Heracles. Perhaps I'll call you my Heracles.
No, don't. Right, well, where are we going then, love? Also, actually does look cleaner than. What's it? Right, now where are we going? Do I need? Yeah, I do.
Finally. Change of plans, Heracles.
Who? Ah, no matter. Child, it's time to return you home.
I will not go. Have you met the priests here? Dull. No, I must go to the central market. I heard of new Persian linens. I need them.
Or what?
I will scream, which will call the soldiers. Then, well, even if you survive, Father will be quite angry.
Anubis, take this city. Are you Sekhmet in disguise? Sent to test me?
What was that?
Nothing.
Clearly knows nothing about the gods and goddesses of Egypt.
Treated absolutely terribly without me around. You'd think someone would clean this water. Ugh. You guide the boats well. Much better than any of my other bodyguards. You know, if you want to go fast, it would be all right. Look at the city, Medjay. It must be so intimidating for someone like you.
Not really. Really? She says the water is rubbish and then she just dives in the water. Do you want to go up? Alright, where's she gone?
I simply adore this part of the city. So rustic. You can smell it in the air. They live a truly simple life here. Pegasus simply can't wait to be reunited with me.
Young miss, it's so nice to see you again. As you asked, she has been given new shoes.
There now, is that so difficult?
Now out of my pay.
The deal was only to get you home, not to pay for your horse.
I'm sure my father would not be pleased with you discussing this in front of him, horseman.
Of course. I'll discuss it with your father.
Oh, Pegasus. I know you missed me. Yes, you did, you beautiful creature. If only you had wings. Time to go, bodyguard. Oh.
Well, come on then, what are you waiting for, love?
Whoa.
Oh, I've got to ride that bloody horse, have I?
That is it. I am taking you home, Princess Kara.
Oh, all you big broody types are the same. Never let me have any fun.
I should just leave you here.
You're duty-bound to deliver me, are you not?
Who would know if I left?
Your conscience would, of course. Ah! Look there, bodyguard! That is where I had my first discussion with a soldier.
I am
Did
sure
you?
he was very grateful.
We must stop at the market for more linens.
I will take you to your house as your father bade, and nowhere else. Now lead on.
You know, you are absolutely destroying my chances at getting the perfect linens.
There are different kinds of linen?
You are much more serious than my usual bodyguards. You can move faster, bodyguard.
I have a name!
Bayek.
Ah, you do know my name.
I remember all their names, you know?
Whose names?
The bodyguards. I send gifts to their families when I can.
Gara. Gara.
Yes?
If we go find your linens, would you be happy?
Really? Of course! Thank you, Bayek. You have an interesting stare.
Do I?
Thank you. You there? Stop.
Oh, this is Vanesti.
We are close. Finally. Whoa.
Aha! Finally! These linens show some promise. Ah, it's so heavy. Would you help me? Bayek! Pegasus! They stole my horse!
Stay here. Do not leave.
Get out of my way!
Why don't you get out of mine? The Konopos Gnome. Tell that's more Greek than it sounds Egyptian.
Brothers, shield me! I must get away! Back him up! Alarm! This way!
Target engaged!
Or either hippo to steal them.
Escape, brothers!
done.
He's hit. Come.
Whoa there, guard. Hey, time to get you home. The troublesome mistress will have missed you. Pegasus, huh? I like it. It suits a horse. I would like your spirit. Oh.
Over here, Bayek! Remember, since Pegasus was limping, Bayek went to deal with her shoe. He was only gone a moment.
Ah, I heard some commotion, but according to my little princess, you're the hero of the day.
Can he always be my bodyguard? Please, father?
How much
No,
does it
you're
cost
so
to buy
whiny.
Medjay permanently?
I am here only a short while.
Alas. Then allow me to grant you a hero's pay for a hero's service.
Bayek, you've returned to me. Are you ready to be my personal Medjay?
Well, no. I continue. You see...
You are so gullible, Bayek. I'm only happy to see you still in one piece. Best bodyguard in this city.
It was actually a nice piece of action. Now, was that a weaver there?
Come to trade, wayfarer.
Oi, is Maisonos Afrosinis.
Rest of the coastal realm, Persian guard.
Morias paraskevasma da Dudanestin.
I think I've got those already, to be honest. Thank you. Right, do we have enough time to do one more? Let's do this one. I'm tempted to think that half of this city is now below the ocean, Mediterranean Ocean. Now, while I do actually know some ancient Egyptian history, sorry man, but you did run in my way, I would say that if you want to know more about ancient Egyptian history, there are plenty of documentaries on YouTube to find. There are certainly plenty of books out there as well to read. Oh, so now it's Philoctetes here.
Hey! Medjay! Got you!
Right, now, anybody that has difficulties with the Philoctetes, that's how you do it. I do it on the horse purely because it gives you more leverage with your sword.
Against the rule of our glorious pharaoh. Orders to kill me. Those who hold them must die before I do.
Right.
You will be the death of me. Medjay, your help is needed again. My idiot son left my offering in his papyrus, which he lost. I cannot sell my oil without giving thanks.
I did not lose it. The guards took it. The papyrus is my life, Magi.
They go too far, these guards.
The papyrus had my notes. Those bastards threw it on a boat.
I will look into this, Tefibi. And I will find your offering, little mother.
Oh. Should have known it'd be out there. It amazes me that people find it a bit surprising that how people sleep. In Egypt, and it's something that they even do today.
Halt! Stay there! Finished.
Really? What you were saying?
Guards here are vigilant.
Not anymore, they're dead. Right, now I only come here for a boat. Good citizen.
I will return it later.
I agree with whatever it is you said. My name is Bayek.
This must be the boat that the Phoebe spoke of. I might well be able to get in unseen.
Swimming? Madness! Idiot! Get back!
These guards will know better than to trouble the Phoebe from now on.
Right the way I just sailed past with his dead body on there and he didn't even acknowledge it.
This is the papyrus. And the offering.
I didn't actually mean to do that.
Will be happy.
Let the crocodiles have you for food.
My soul is
I'll prove to them that measurement width.
still spouting your nonsense. The Greeks will never accept you.
Yes, they will. I'll be a philosopher soon.
Your offering. Now you can return to selling your olive oil.
I worry about him forever. It is hard to understand when you do not have children.
Allow Tefibi his chance. He'll be all right.
I love the assumption that she assumed that I didn't have or Bayek didn't have a child. Anyway, on that note, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. As my hour is coming up to an end, but as I say, I will be able to start doing longer streams soon, hopefully. As they seem to be a nice friendly little boat, I'll stand on here for the minute. So as I say, I'm going to end it here now. So if you like what you saw, just hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.